before that, the speed merchants take it to the limit in top gear.
Tonight's Top Gear, Tiff climbs aboard the McRae bandwagon in a special edition Subaru Impreza. A sneak preview of Jeremy Clarkson's new series of Motorworld. A night chasing the record breakers at America's legendary home of speed, Warnerville.
Since Colin McRae won the World Championship, everyone's gone rally mad. And this is the car you all dream of driving. His £250,000, all-singing, all-dancing Subaru Impreza. Well, you can't. But for a mere £23,000, you could buy one of these, a Series McRae Subaru Impreza. Same colour, same wheels, but not quite so fast. In fact, mechanically, it's a standard £18,000 turbo, but it's been breathed on by the people who prepare Colin's rally car, the Banbury-based ProDrive company. As well as the snazzy paint and the gold wheels, you get fatter, wider Pirelli P0s that give more grip, and the interior has been restyled. There's a different trim, very, very comfortable Recaro seats, and an individually numbered dashboard plaque. Styling-wise, this isn't a car that shouts high performance at you. True, there is a big bulge on the bonnet to feed the turbocharger's intercooler, and there are a pair of saucer-sized driving lights on the front and a small spoiler on the back. No whale tail here. Indeed, the whole thing is fairly understated, almost anonymous. But then, if it doesn't scream at you, the chances are that, unlike the Escort Cosworth, it won't scream at car thieves either. The story on the inside is much the same as the outside. It's slightly bland. There's neither the style of a Fiat Coupe nor the performance feel of a BMW. The dashboard is very simple, but it is neat and functional, and everything is just where you want it. But what I wanted most was somewhere to really push the Impreza to its limit. Off the public roads and onto this private test track, I begin to like this Subaru more and more and more. The steering is really nicely weighted, it gives me the feedback I want, and the handling is just a joy. Turning in, you can get a touch of oversteer, it turns in very well, then there's predominant power understeer, which you'd expect from four-wheel drive. It's the safe way to go, but the acceleration of the engine, the brakes, very sure-footed, but the handling really is very good. Mind you, to get the best out of the engine, you really have to wind it up. It's only when the revs are over about 4,500 that the boost really chimes in. And with fairly tall gearing, it does take a bit of getting there. Power output from the unusual flat-four Boxer engine is 208 horsepower, producing a 0 to 60 time of 6.6 seconds. The full-time four-wheel drive system has a centre viscous coupling which helps provide impressive traction. my brief encounter with the Subaru Impreza made me realise that despite its rallying pedigree, I'd never really considered it as a car for the road. Yet it turned out to be the most impressive understatement I've ever driven. Look on this as a Cosworth without the fancy dress. Not only are thieves more likely to ignore it, but they won't even be able to pronounce its name. Of course, apart from the extra grip from those wider tyres, you'll get the same performance from the standard turbo launched in the spring of '94. But if you've got your hands on a series McRae, you'll probably find yourself drawn to landmarks of rally folklore, country parks like Chatsworth House, where spectators flock to watch the Impreza's fire-breathing big brother do battle. And with permanent four-wheel drive, if you do find a loose track and you have the Duke of Devonshire's permission, you can have a bit of fun and play at being Colin McRae.